Hello everyone, my name is Abdulatif Ligmati and today I'm going to discuss and talk about how important and essential the verb to be is. Okay, this video is presented to you by the International Language Center, Benghazi, المركز العالمي للغات. Okay, let's get started. We have the verb to be, and today we're going to tell you how important and how essential this can be in the sentence. In English, we have two types and two different forms of the verbs itself. We have the main verbs, which obviously like eat, read, give, and like. And we have the second type of the verbs, which is the auxiliary verbs. We have, of course, the verb to be, and our main concern will be on this area today, okay? Now, we have the verb to do and the verb to have. Before we go in details, let's together mention the subject pronouns and know together what the subject pronouns are. We have 7 different subject pronouns, and we can say only pronouns. We have I, which is أنا. We have you, which is أنت أو أنتِ. We have he, بمعنى هو. We have she, it for things. ونقدر نقولوا إن هو الحاجة جماد أو غير عاقلة، مش هنقدر نصنفوها. We have the plural pronouns. Now we talked about the singular pronouns, and let's go for the plural pronouns. We have we بمعنى نحن, you بمعنى أنتم, لدينا they بمعنى هم. We have two used in English language. This is something that's not common in Arabic for us. عندنا أنت وأنتِ للمذكر والمؤنث. بينما on the other hand, for English, they use only one you for both, for females or for males. Alright? The other thing is for the plural pronouns, which is you, the same concept or the same idea goes together. You for plural, which is in Arabic أنتم. You for singular, which is أنت أو أنتِ. Are we clear? Good. Now, let's head back for our target today, the verb to be. We have 3 different forms or 3 different types, let's say. We have for, I'm sorry, yes. We have, yeah, right here. We have am, and we have are and is, okay? These 3 verb to be's are consisted with the 7 subject pronouns that we mentioned before. These 7 can only be and stick together with the verb to be's am, are, and is. For the subject pronoun I, and we say subject pronoun, why? Because the sentence starts with a subject. So I, what comes after must be am. We cannot or never say are or even is. I am. The same goes with you for the singular. We say you are, not am or even as. For the third singular person, he, she, and it, we say is. He is a doctor. She is a doctor. And for it, we say it is a dog or anything else. The same goes here for the plural pronouns. We have we, you, and they. It takes, or they afwan takes, are. We are friends, you are friends, and they are friends. Something which is very common in English, and that is contractions. Okay? Contractions in Arabic we say اختصارات أو حتى نكون اقتصاديين في اللغة. يعني instead of saying I am, I can say I'm. She is. Instead of that, we can say she's. The same with we are, we can say we're. Okay? Now, something that we need to mention and to focus on, which is the different forms of the verb to be. We have the positive form, the negative form, and of course the question form. Say it together. Positive form that we use for facts, like I am Ahmed. You can see I takes am. I takes am never occur before I. Okay, this is for the positive now. He is a friend, and the same, you are Ali. Let's head for the negative form, okay? Instead of putting nothing, we have to put something to indicate the form of the negative, which is not. All right? So, not comes after the verb to be. This is really crucial. حساس جدا إن الverb to be, after that comes the negative form, which is not. She is not, and we can make it construction, which is she isn't, or they are not, they aren't. Another thing that most of people maybe, yes, they misunderstand, which is I am or I'm. We never, and it's very odd for English people to say amn't. The right way is I'm not. Okay? This is very crucial too. Amn't is even strange and hard to pronounce for any human being. I'm not. This is the correct way to pronounce the negative form for the verb to be am. Now, for the question form, now let's look for the word order. If we head back for the positive form and for the negative form, the sentence in English starts with a pronoun, which is the subject pronouns. After that, we have the verb to be, as you can see here, am, is, are. We can never find it here. It must come after, all right? You are, he is, I am. But the other scenario for the question form, the story is quite different. We start with the verb to be. After that comes the pronoun. As you can see, am I here? Are you Marwa? But don't forget to put and add for the final the question mark. This is really important for the question form. So we start with the verb to be. After that comes the pronoun. And do not forget about the question mark. So this mark indicates the form of questioning, if you know what I mean. So let's make a quick rewind for the verb to be in general. So we have main verbs and auxiliary verbs. The auxiliary verbs has three forms. Our target is the verb to be. The verb to be consists of three verb to be's, which is am, are, is. The subject pronouns are 7 and the verb to be's are 3. These are like a family together. They don't work separately. They work together, all right? So we have the positive form, the negative form, and the question form. So for the word order here, we start with the pronoun, then comes the verb to be. For the negative form, we add the word not after the verb to be and not before or even after the pronoun itself. For the final thing, which is the question form, we start with the verb to be. After that, we put the pronoun and the sentence keep going as usual. So with that, I hope that you all get the idea or the full picture of what the verb to be is, and I hope that you that understand the whole idea. And with that, I can tell that, and I trust that you will be very happy, and I will be more happier that I made this for you. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best.